Welcome to another yarn club. Today we are making this country shawl. You can either crochet it, or what I'm going to teach you is Tunisian crochet. It's going to be in 2 installments. So remember, we're the first and third Wednesday of every month. And if you like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the little bell. See you in a bit. Alrighty, this is what Tunisian crochet will look like. Obviously, you can make the shawl using a double crochet or a single crochet, but Tunisian crochet is sort of a combination of knit and crochet at the same time. Our color choice is Karen Jumbo yarn. It's very soft yarn, and the color is Country Basket. It's perfect for our shawl. This is what a Tunisian crochet hook looks like. It's also known as an Afghan hook. It's long, and just like a knitting needle, this size is 10.5. And I'm going to show you how I cast on using the crochet method. So this is how I cast on when I knit. Just make a knot, and we've learned how to crochet, so you can do this. Get your knot nice and tight. Insert your crochet hook and grab your Tunisian crochet hook or Afghan hook. Your crochet hook is, of course, on the left. Your yarn goes underneath and up through the right. Yarn over your crochet hook and pull through. You need to practice this. It takes a little bit to get used to, especially if your initial knot is tight. But you can do this. Just practice. So crochet hook on the left, yarn goes under on the right, and pull through. Once you get that initial loop done, it does go better. This country shawl is 11 inches wide by 60 to 65 inches long. So when we cast on our stitches, we're going to cast on 45 using a 10.5 inch Tunisian crochet hook. Now if you want to crochet this using double crochet or single crochet, the standard hook that I use is an I hook. Now here we are at the end of our 45 cast on, and when you get to the end, that very last loop, you count it as number 45 and you just loop it over. And there it is. Look how nice and neat and even the crochet method is for casting on, for knitting, or using this Tunisian crochet method. Now we're ready to move back through. You yarn over, and initially you're going to pull through just one. Just one. Now we'll yarn over again, and from here on out, we'll pull through 2. 1, 2. The first one's always a little hard. And now we'll pull through 2 the rest of the way. It takes some little practice, but practice makes perfect. All right, here we are at the end. We always end with pulling through 2. It'll look like that you only have 1, but see you have that extra loop on there, and you pull through 2 and you're done. You've done your first row. And look how nice and neat that is with sort of a ladder-like stitch. Tunisian crochet is very nice, very relaxing, easy to do. So now we're going to go back through. So you find that first sort of ladder. You insert your hook. Yarn over. Pull through just that one ladder, that vertical. And we go right back to where we were. And you do that the whole way. Insert your hook into that vertical ladder and pull it through. You do need to pay attention, sort of count as you go, but it will be very hard to miss a stitch. And so just keep right on going. That very last one is sometimes hard to find. That's why you need to sort of count till you get into the groove of things. That very last vertical stitch you pull through, and now all of your stitches are back on your Tunisian crochet hook. That's why this is sort of a combination of knitting and crochet, I think, because it stays on that hook. And now we're going to work our way back again. So you yarn over. First of all, you pull through 1, and now you yarn over again, and you're going to pull through 2. And now the rest of the way back, you pull through 2. And you just keep going. Once you get the hang of it, you'll get into a really increased rhythm and work your way all the way to the end. And see that lattice ladder, the vertical stitches. They're nice and loose. Remember, this is supposed to be relaxing, so you don't want it too tight. But I find that when I do a purl stitch, it doesn't curl up. You can see how it's curling up a little bit. Now we're going to learn a purl stitch. So that initial yarn over is in front of the hook, and we're going to yarn over, but see, it's in front of that stitch. So pull it in front of, insert your hook, and now yarn over. And see how there's a nice bump. Now pull your yarn in front of, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through. This will keep your project from curling up on itself. This takes a little practice, but practice makes perfect. If it doesn't work out, rip it out, start it all over again. It's okay. This is how you learn. Keep your brain sharp. And when you get to the end, remember again, make sure you've counted all of your stitches. It's so that you can get those last few. And find that very last one. Oh, one more. And this is purl stitch. And there's that very last one. Make sure that yarn is in front, yarn over, and pull through. That's why this is a combination of knitting and crochet, because you have that purl stitch. And it will keep it from curling in on itself, just that initial start to your project. I always do a purl stitch initially, and now we're going to go back through. Yarn over, pull through one, and then yarn over and pull through two the rest of the way. And now you won't need to do a purl stitch until the very end, and that will be episode 2. We'll learn that. All right, so here we are at the end of our row. It's nice and neat. And when we go back, we're just going to use that regular Tunisian method, pulling through one at a time back up onto our hook. Now our project is 11 or 12 inches wide by 60 to 65 inches, depending on how tall you are, where you want the placement of your pockets. So just keep working. We will show you how to finish off in the next episode, which will air on YouTube in 2 weeks. But remember, this is relaxing. If you don't like how it looks, rip it out, start over, pause your video, watch it over and over and over again. You shouldn't need a purl row, but if you want to practice that, please feel free to do so. And in 2 weeks we'll bind off, but just keep at it. Keep crocheting until you reach between 60 and 65 inches. Have fun, and thanks for watching. Just one more time how to get started. Yarn over, pull through one, and yarn over, pull through two till you get to the end. Nice loose stitches. Keep going.